Welcome to the Stress Outlet. My name is Dr. Kimberly Quinn, and little Giovanni and I are out here in the woods. It's actually doing the R word, but barely. It's kind of snow. It's trying to be snow. It's got the intention there, and it's just kind of in the middle. Anyway, yeah, the R word is what we skiers say when it's a waste of precipitation at this time of year. So here we go. It's feeling very Marchish now. So what G and I want to talk about is letting go politely and with kindness of people who drain you. Yep, I'm actually saying that. And it doesn't mean, if they're toxic, that's a whole nother level and a whole nother reel, because they shouldn't even be in your life at all. I mean, I don't like to use the word should. It's best to release them like helium balloons. But I'm talking about you're just not in sync with people anymore. Because if you're being drained, you feel your energy just going out the door, like down the drain, like you turn on a faucet and there it goes. Something's not right. Something's not in sync. Something's not in alignment. And if you can't fully detach from that person for whatever work reason, or they're in a friends group or something, you can find ways to subtly and with kindness spend less time with them, because sometimes we just outgrow people, and that's not bad or wrong or anything anybody did. And it might even be on their end too, and they don't want to say. So you don't have to say it, make a big statement, because again, my very good friend Father Mike would say, you've gotta think what you think and feel how you feel, and say it and all that stuff, but with honesty and kindness. So in this situation, you don't even have to necessarily. It's important to acknowledge how you're thinking and feeling. In this situation, if it's a kind of a subtle thing, then you don't need to really say it. Maybe confide, your private feelings with, a partner or somebody, and say something. But as far as the person you're moving away from, you don't need to say anything. Just subtly, don't cease to plan things, cease to, and because to be drained is not good for us. It's not a healthy situation to continue to be drained and spend our life minutes that way, because here's the thing, we only have so many life minutes. So if you're spending them out of doing a gazillion obligations, that's coming from a place of ego and looking for external approval, and in the end you'll be resentful, because your innermost authentic self knows this is a complete waste of your time, and possibly theirs as well, and you'll get resentful at a certain point. So it's important to pay attention where your energy is going, and if you're being lifted up and joyful, yay, good. And if you're having it sucked out of you, not good. And you got to find a way to shift out of that, because again, life is not a dress rehearsal. I'm not saying be selfish and reckless either. I'm saying authentically to shift away from people and situations that are draining you. This is not a dress rehearsal.